Well, tomorrow kicks off See You at Home's One Winter Night. That's where people volunteer to sleep outside to raise awareness about homelessness and raise money. Ahead of the event, we're sharing more about what See You at Home does for their friends without an address. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting joins us live from our backlot tonight. And Courtney, that's just one spot where people will be staying tomorrow night.
Paul, that's right. There are 8 different locations between Champaign and Farmer City where people will be staying in boxes overnight tomorrow. They'll be sleeping all night in those boxes. And our lot is also where we'll be accepting donations tomorrow and where people can swing by. And they choose the date, tomorrow's date, every year because they say that that's because it's typically one of the coldest nights of the year. And that's exactly what they say homeless people have to deal with night after night. That's why people need to support See You at Home. They work with people in these exact situations. One way they do that, though, is through their 24-hour hotline. Anyone can call the number if they're having trouble with someone who may be homeless, but they don't want to go as far as calling police.
We can talk with them and, relay to them the concerns of the business. The center's open. We got lunch today. Why don't you come down to this? Come down to the shelter. Come down to the center. We just want to make sure they know they have options.
That hotline also helps alleviate the burden on the police department. Sometimes they would get calls for those same reasons. As we know, officers are busy and they don't always have time to help homeless people or to spend as much time as maybe they'd like to help them with what they need. See You at Home employees also help de-escalate situations. So they say sometimes people just need someone to talk to whenever they are in those situations. And once they do meet with people, of course, every situation is different from each, depending on what someone is dealing with. However, they say that typically what they do is hook those people up with their 24-hour shelter where they can stay, which of course recently opened up. They say that's typically what they help people with. And that fundraiser is happening tomorrow. We're going to tell you more about it in just a minute. But live now in Champaign, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Courtney, thanks for that update. Now, this year, as we said, we are hosting One Winter Night in the WCIA 3 backlot. Each box dweller is committed to raising at least $1,000 to help See You at Home provide services. That'll be tomorrow. You can donate now, right now, though, by visiting WCIA.com.